What up, what up? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Big Boosie, man. I'm on mellow time right now. When it seen the fight, the Spence fight, and it didn't look too good. It ain't look too good. It ain't look too good. I know y'all probably seen the fight and all that. I'm coming back. And I had to go ahead and throw a quick video up about that fight. Who's seen that fight? And I ain't even gonna lie, I've been so busy, I ain't got time or had time to even know about these two fighters. And respectfully to both of them, evidently their names is impeccable. And people was asking me, I went to a spot, my boy Mugga Mace came and got me. And was like, man, let's go see the fight. So I went to one of my neighborhood bars out here where I live at, seen the fight. And once I seen, how the guys came out, I pretty much, to myself, pretty much can tell who was going to be the winner. And one of the homies, one of the competitors came out with Eminem. And his face was so focused. No smiles on his face, nothing. And from what I'm hearing, they say, yo, homie from the hood. Which we all from the hood. We all got hood in us. But they were saying he from the hood. And, a lot of people was banking on him. And his opponent got 2 belts. He got 1 belt. But the way the fight went, it looked like the guy with 2 belts didn't never ever had a belt in his life. The way that fight went, and that's just my opinion of it. But it's not an opinion no more, it's a fact because everybody's seen the fight. And I had a good time hanging out, meeting people. But what I really came up here to say, and I want to say this in the most respectful and admirable way. I met a lot of new people in there. A lot of new people. And what's shocking to me and why I had to come up here and say what I'm about to say and actually put this video up because I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it a lot. I met a lot of new people in there. And me, I don't pay none of that stuff no attention because I'm one of the type that's I've been in the game. I've been in the industry for a long time. I've been making moves here and there industry-wise, and I was just fortunate to actually be in the paid-in-full movie, and which was a small part, and I really couldn't talk because I wasn't in the union or none of that. Just so happened my part was one of the most memorable parts in there, and I get stopped everywhere, airports, restaurants, and bars, and all that happened tonight. And not just that, with all my other moves that I've been making with Queens Flip interviews, um, the Vlad interview that me and my brother Unique Mecca Audio done, and the Queen's Flip interview that I done by myself, and then with my brother Unique Mecca Audio. And I'm saying that to say, you know, I didn't, with the paid in full situation, I didn't look at it as, when the movie was first being done, that it was going to be something humongous as it is right now. I couldn't see that far. I couldn't. And tonight in that fight, circumference, and in the sports bar, so many people was walking over to me and talking to me and saying, "Yo, I know you from somewhere. I seen you before." Some people just knew who I was. And I'm only saying that to say that's a blessing. And it's a blessing from God, because it was a small scene. I really was over there when we was filming the movie to do consultant work. But my point is, being that it's such a classic movie, and being the person that I am, when you be a real person and a good person to people, God bless you with things. And God blessed me with that one small part, as if I had a major role in a movie. And I'm only saying this to say, because I met a lot of good people today, or tonight, as I always do. Because when people approach me, I ask them what's their name, and I introduce myself the appropriate way and being polite, because that's how you're supposed to be. Some people let little things like that go to their head and act like they Hollywood and all that, and I'm never going to do that. Never. And I appreciate people showing me love. The main thing why I'm actually saying this as well is how some people, some celebrities that's really on the big totem pole, act funny with people. And they wonder why people approach them. Because you're a superstar. You're a movie star on a high level. And before you had this fame, this was what you was asking for, and this is what you signed up for. So you should never act funny with people. But I get it, in defense of them too. Sometimes they be in certain moods as well. Everybody, even y'all that's watching me, what I'm saying right now. You might be in a certain mood sometimes. You just not in the mood, man. But you got to figure out a way how to handle that when you are a celebrity. Because you asked for this and you got it. Or you put yourself in the position to make it happen for you and you got it. And when I say ask for it and you got it, that means God blessed them with what, they was trying to accomplish. At the end of the day, it's all about God. God make them things happen. And when you ask for it, try to I want to say be aware, but not be aware. Try to be aware of what you ask for, and be aware of people always going to want to know you and meet you and see you. And when they see you, they're going to want to talk to you. So, if you ask for that before it happened, because before that happened, you wish that people would run up to you and ask you for your autograph or would love to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So me, I'm happy and I'm appreciative that people want to talk to me just for that small part. Because a lot of people want to know how you got in that movie. What did you do? You know, I get all these type of questions. And I try to answer them to the best of my ability. And, you know, it feel good that people walk up to you and say these things and ask these things and just acknowledge you as a person. So I want to acknowledge them back as a person. And that's why I'm doing this. As soon as I came from watching the fight and all the love I got in there, so many people was walking over to me and talking to me, not even just about the paid in full, just from the Queen's Flip and the Valads. And I just want to keep it 1,000, you know? And I want to dedicate this video to them and shout out to them. Because they ain't have to walk over there and show me no love and none of that. And we all end up having fun, drinking, watching, you know, the fight and everything, man. And my point about this video now is about being a humble person, being loyal to people. And when I say loyal, because you're not gonna always be loyal to people you don't know. But in this circumstance, being loyal to them when they show you love, gotta show love back. So I want to be loyal and show love back. Because I'm not nowhere near where I want to be in my career with music and movies and all that. But I'm on the rise. New movies is on the way. My new breakout movies is on the way. And show and test. To me, it's a test. But I'm going to show my acting abilities in other movies and with, you know, major roles. That's already in the making. But I had to come and just make this video or this quick episode out of respect for people that show me love inside of that place. And it was incredible. It was incredible, and we had a good time, man. And people respected my response back to them. And these are people, some of them was I could tell that outside of being where we was at, they have their gangster side as well. But they chose not to actually be out there in them streets no more. But if you do wake up the sleeping giant, they would be on that time. And they took to me because they understand that I gave back the same good response as I should and as I always will. Period. Because it ain't about industry. It's about us teaming up, making, things happen for each other if we can do it. And that's all I know. That's how I was groomed growing up. from my parents, my mother and my father. I was fortunate to have a mother and a father that looked out for people, let them stay in our house till they get their stuff together. And it wasn't always family. It was some people that might have just been somebody that they know, somebody that I might have known. Let them stay in the house, get yourself together. So I grew up with that. With AZ, I got to give AZ his props. Always watch AZ look out for people, help people, give them some. Even when they mess up, he'll get mad at them. Then later on down the road, they'll come back around and ask him again, and he'll look out for them. So that's all I know. Because nobody is better than nobody. I look at a lot of celebrities that be thinking they all, I be looking at them like, nigga, you ain't, excuse my language. Man, stop it, man. That's a facade. And some of it is not a facade, but it's for the cameras. It's for what they selling. They selling an image, and that's just the business of it. It's a business of it. It's like McDonald's. You got to sell an image of your fries is good. And if fries is good, after you sell it and they like it, then that's what it is. If you selling that you are a good rapper and the music is good, you're going to win. If you're selling that you're a good actor and you get in a movie and the actor and your acting abilities is good, you're going to win. But that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. But I had to come and let everybody know, man, like, it feels good when people show you love. And I love to show love back, period. Because I'm no better than nobody else. But they gave me love like I was a superstar. Like I was Mekhi Phifer or Wood Harris in the movie. And I get this all the time. Airports, restaurants, clubs, everywhere. For the longest. And thanks to that, that Paid in Full is a classic, I get that love. I've met a lot of people with them just showing me love. And we accomplish good things together. But that's just because I keep it real. I'm never, ever going to act like I'm brand new. Never, ever going to be Hollywood. And I don't care if I got a role in a movie and it was one of the biggest movies on the planet, I'm going to still be the same person that I am. I'm going to still show love. Because one thing that I always know, you get more money with your friends. When you act like you better than people, nobody's dealing with you. And that's why they say it's lonely at the top. Not only that, you're not going to get nowhere when you think you're better than somebody else. And I have a lot of other things that I can speak about as far as accomplishments is concerned, and that a lot of people know about and approach me all the time too, as well as about those. But I'm always show love, period. Showing love gets you a lot of places. And sometimes acting bougie and like you all that gets you a lot of places too. I ain't gonna lie. But sometimes it comes to an end. People start talking about you later on. They'll start talking about your bullshit that you done. Excuse my language. Even though some of it might be lies. But if one person lying you, another person gonna check that person. But if you got 5 and 10 people speaking on it, then yeah, something might not be right, which we still won't know the actual fact, but I'm just saying. But you had a good time tonight. I wanted to chime in with y'all and just give y'all some, some knowledge. This goes out to all my knowledgeable people out there that follows me. Because knowledge is the key. But I wanted to chime in with y'all and let y'all know how much of a good time I had and how much of realism, if that's a word, that I received tonight due to the Paid in Full movie and, the podcast things that I've done and all that. And they ain't seen nothing yet. I'm about to come full-fledged, crazy, putting a plan together. But I just wanted to acknowledge that. And I want to say thank you to the people that did show me love. I want to say thank you to the people that always show me love. Because a lot of people be hitting me up in my comments and saying, like what you're doing, keep up the good work. All the above. So that's what this was about tonight. And I had fun, man. And y'all keep it going. And make sure that y'all stay tuned for, not just stay tuned. I want everybody to help me out with feeding the homeless. Not just here in North Carolina, in every state if you can. If you bought one plate to a person, that counts. Let's do the Feed the Homeless challenge and push it. Share it. Share these messages when I bring them across. Like, it's a must, man. And it's sad when you really seeing them right in your face and handing them a plate. And I know everybody can't help. So we get it. But if there is a way that you can help, if you had a bag of potato chips and you can give it to a homeless person, let's make it happen, man. Because you never know, man. A bag of potato chips will put something on a person's belly and that person might say, man, I got a full stomach. Or let's not even say a full stomach, because a bag of potato chips not going to fill the stomach up. But it might make them feel better than what they had a few seconds ago before they ate that bag of chips. And they might say, man, I'm going to get my mind right. I'm getting ready to go clean up and go downtown, uptown, wherever, and look for me a job. Because that bag of chips tasted good, and I want to keep eating it, and I'm tired of sitting outside. Whatever the scenario is, I'm just giving y'all an example. But hit me up in my comments, y'all. Talk to your boy. I'm going to start going live, too. But I had a good time tonight, and I thought I'd chime in with y'all. And that's pretty much it. Make sure y'all hit me up on my Instagram. And y'all can hit me in my DM. I'll talk back. I can't wait. And like me on some stuff. It's at The Real Big Boosie. BOOTSIE. At The Real Big Boosie, man. Y'all hit me up and send the donations to the Cash App so I can make sure I keep the food rolling for the homeless. My Cash App is the $ Bernard Riggin, BERNARDRIGGIN. But appreciate y'all, man. I had a good time tonight. Street Knowledge Podcast, your boy Big Boosie, man. It's the things that I do. Not stop it. More things on the way. Y'all stay tuned, man.